Are they even gonna get together? Are they gonna finally confess their love? This book made me cry. A women love women book, mildly spiced, romance tropes, frenemies, enemies to lovers, sister bonding, friendship bonding, unexpected friends, forced proximity tropes. You have to read it. It's so good. Delilah Green doesn't care. Or does she? As you can see, I have no folded pages. That is because this is not my book, so let me tell you how hard it was to not fold these pages for every single bit of information that I was like, oh, I want to remember that. I want to remember that. Delilah Green doesn't care. This is actually my first Woman Love Woman book, and I am thrilled, positively thrilled that it's not a standalone. It could be read as a standalone, but it's not. So I'm ready to review this and trade it in with my friend for the next book that she also has, which I think is Astrid Green Doesn't Date. This video is going to include some spoilers, not all spoilers, some spoilers. So if you don't want spoilers, beware. The good, the spicy, and some things that I would like to change about this book. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Delilah Green Doesn't Care. So my friend told me that this book reminds her of a rom-com. And after reading it, yes, this book is definitely like a rom-com. It is so cute. It is quirky. There's antics in there, silly, goofy moments, super serious moments, intense, spicy moments. So if you like woman love woman, you like spice, and you like rom-com moments, this is the book for you. The spice in this book was completely unexpected, and I loved every second of it. I was like, I thought this was just going to be a sweet little love story. No. I mean, it is a sweet little love story, but it is a spicy, sweet little love story. We have Delilah and we have Claire. Delilah is an aspiring photographer, and Claire is a hometown girl, single mom who owns a bookstore, her family's bookstore. The whole plot of the book is Delilah's stepsister, Astrid, is getting married. Her stepmother has paid her for an entire week's worth of services to take pictures from start to finish. Delilah even forgets that she's even supposed to be doing this in the first place. So the first chapter is her getting a call from Astrid at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and Astrid's like, you forgot, didn't you? And Delilah's like, I didn't forget. What didn't I forget? And Astrid's like, ugh, my wedding? And Delilah's like, oh yeah, the wedding. And she was about to try to come up with some reason that she couldn't go, and Astrid shut it down. So Delilah decides to go. She flies halfway across the country back to her small hometown, and where's the first place that she goes? Of course, the bar, but who's already there? We have Claire and her best friend Ivy, who are also best friends with Astrid. Now, a little backstory. Claire, Astrid, and Ivy made Delilah's life a living hell. Part of the reason why Delilah moved halfway across the country. Claire is going through a divorce. She's a single mom. Her ex-husband is very unreliable. So her best friend Ivy is like, look, why don't you go hit on somebody? Forget about all your stress right now. Just go hit on somebody. Anybody in this bar. And who's the first person that she just hones in on? Delilah. She has no idea who Delilah is. She looks completely different from her childhood. But Delilah is like, oh, it's Claire. So she lets Claire hit on her, and she's just like, this is gonna be so sweet when she finally figures it out. And who walks in the door as Claire is hitting on Delilah? Delilah's sister, Astrid, who directly is like, Delilah? Delilah's like, hi, Astrid. And then Claire's like, mortified. And it only goes up from there. The plot of this book is Delilah's sister Astrid is getting married, and this guy is a walking red flag. You don't need just a ton of tiny little flags. He is a giant red flag. Red flag, red flag, red flag. But Astrid just seems like oblivious to the whole thing. So Claire and Ivy decide, being the best friends that they are, they need to end this wedding. They cannot let their best friend marry this red flag. So what do? They decide to hatch a plan to stop the wedding. And who just happens to get roped up into this plan? None other than Delilah. And while they're hatching this plan, Delilah and Claire get really, really close. We have a scene with a single hotel bedroom, my favorite kind of trope. Frenemies, enemies, one bed. You have two reluctant characters, both reluctant for their own reasons as to why they're like, I can't be in this relationship. I can't do this. This is my sister's best friend. And then, oh my gosh, this is my best friend's sister. So over a course of a week, Claire and Delilah get closer and closer. They're forced proximity. There's really tender moments. And Ivy is one of my favorite characters. I was so rooting for Ivy and Delilah to be best friends by the end of the book. You have to read it. It's so good. The plot is really good. It was really cute. It was really sweet. This book made me cry. The characters cried. I cried. We cried. Everything about this book was just phenomenal all the way around. Now let's get to the things that I wish I could change. I really wish that there was more antics to be had. The antics that we got were really great. They were funny, they were hilarious, and Delilah is a menace. Delilah and Ivy together, menace. Claire, she had some really good ideas. If you guys remember the camping scene, Claire, with the red hot chili flakes? Yes. But I wish there was more, because they all decided that they cannot let Astrid marry this man, that they were going to break off the wedding. They were going to talk to Astrid. They're like, you cannot marry this man. I wish we had an actual scene of that. Towards the ending, things get super serious and a lot of information from the past comes out. A lot of miscommunication, misunderstood childhood. It comes to a head where Astrid and Delilah finally have a sister-to-sister moment. I thought, you thought of me this way as a child. Well, I thought you didn't like me as a child. And it's just a sweet, tender moment. But the way the ending happened was not what I was expecting. It was good. It was really good. But the way this was written was so cute, so funny, so serious, so sad. You really get to dive into Delilah's past and what she thought was happening when she was growing up as a child. And you really get to dive into Astrid's past as to what she thought was going on as a child. Fantastic book, fantastic writing. I love the plot. I love the antics. I love the friendship. I love the bond that the characters grow between each other and the bond that Delilah has with Claire's daughter. And then we get the whole back plot with Claire and her ex-husband, how he's like a man-child and she has to deal with that. And then he gets his redemption at the end of the book and it's really cute and really sweet. And my favorite part, he's like, you love her. And she's like, what? What do you mean? He's like, Claire, you love her. And then there's this point at the end of the book where you're wondering if they're even going to get together because Delilah flies back halfway across the country. Are they even going to get together? Are they going to finally confess their love? Delilah Green Doesn't Care by Ashley Herring Blake. 10 out of 10 would recommend this book to anybody. I loved every second of it. It had me on the edge of my seat. I think I read it in like 2 or 3 days. I could not put this book down. Spice level, I would put it mildly spicy. I want to say like 2 out of 5 spice. 2.5 out of 5 spice for this book. The spice was really good, but not the spiciest. So Women Love Women book, mildly spice, romance tropes, frenemies, enemies to lovers, sister bonding, friendship bonding, unexpected friends, forced proximity tropes. This book has it. If you've read this book, please let me know what you thought of it. And if you choose to read it, also let me know what you thought of it. Let me know your likes, your dislikes, what you wish happened, what you wish you could have seen more of, what you didn't want to see more of. Do you not like forced proximity? Do you not like frenemies to lovers? Lesbian Hallmark, better than the Kristen Stewart one that we got. She deserved the other woman, not her current girlfriend that tried to hide her. Okay. Glad we understand each other here. Delilah Green Doesn't Care, and now I'm ready for Astrid Green Doesn't Date. All right, you guys, thank you for hanging out with me today. If you want to see my reaction in real time to any book, especially this one, go to my TikTok page or go look at my reels and you can see me react in real time. The real tears, me laughing, me going, yes, yes, yes. And as always, if you like this video and you want to hear more, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. I love you guys so much. Stay hydrated, stay amazing, keep reading on, go forth and read, my friends, go forth and read. Okay, bye.